In Psalm 27, King David writes, "One thing I ask of the Lord, this is what I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord, and to seek him in his temple." One of the things that I really like about coming together and searching for God as a community is to discover what is delightful about God. What is it that brings delight to us? And so the search for God, the seeking of him, the seeking of his presence is like walking in a landscape like that is very familiar around here in Yosemite. Walking in the landscape of God to discover what it is about him that is delightful. Jesus tells us that the most important commandment is to love the Lord our God with all our heart and all our soul and all our mind and all our strength. And for many of us, we get the heart thing. We love God with all of our heart, the emotive content. We measure our worship success by how we happen to feel about it, or whether God moved upon us because our emotional content has been altered in some way. But I think one of the yet undiscovered lands is the mind, how to love the Lord with all our minds. And that would mean to tap into the Holy Spirit with our capacities of imagination and of reasoning, of synthesis, of discernment. All of those things are a part of what Jesus includes in loving the Lord with our minds. And when we get together, like here at Yosemite, we can explore what it means not only to discover the delightfulness of the Lord, but what it means to sharpen our capacity to love God with our minds, as well as our heart and soul and strength. As part of the week on the nature and character of God here at Yosemite, we explore what it is that makes God God. In other words, what is it that God is that's not like us, that makes him God in the first place? And so we look at things like eternal. What does that actually mean? It's being unbound in your being by time, not being above time or outside of time, because that's to invent a place for him to be, but to simply be unbounded by anything. We talk about his holy nature, which means completely other. What is it like to come to a God who is not like us? And here at Yosemite, in community during Nature and Character of God Week, we move into a landscape that's at once familiar and at once attractive, as it is astonishing and strange. Our God is an amazing God. And here at Yosemite, we love to walk in that landscape and to discover who he is.